our heroes, the siblings of the Reverie estate had arrived in Ach'W'e, the Pearl of the Golden Alliance, the city of 10,000 fountains. Stepping foot on the docks, they soon learned that the sky vessel they had followed here, the Iridescent Fool, is owned by Lord Willard Pullman, an acquaintance and previous employer of Penth. Frustrated by this news, Penth tried to force his way aboard the Fool to get answers, but was literally pushed away. The siblings decided that they had done enough in the search for their father for the time being, and decided to spend the rest of their day enjoying this island paradise. They had a good meal, used Aspen's star status to secure a suite at a swanky inn, and then hit the town for libations. During their evening of revelry, they were nearly coerced by an elvish fellow to follow him to a second destination, lured by the promise, Valentine Firebeard wants to meet you. The siblings, sensing odd vibes from the elvish man, said absolutely not, and then followed him anyways. At the end of his trek through the city, our heroes found themselves at Days of Yore, a fairground made to imitate the olden days of their nation. Here, they were met with themed shows, games, and most inviting of all, a fighting arena. Who will the siblings face in this combat of little consequence? Have they given up on their search for father? Or are they simply in need of a distraction? What else does the Shining City have in store for them? Find out all this and more in tonight's broadcast of A Matter of Time!
Hello, everyone, and welcome to A Matter of Time, the D&D show where we show you what's going on here in Center Ring. I am joined tonight by my very favorite friends and, more importantly, their imaginations. Now, as you might see, we are currently missing Alex. He does have an unavoidable work conflict this evening. He will be joining us about halfway through our session. For the time being, we are going to move on without him. We have just arrived, each of your characters, in Days of Yore, which is essentially Ach'W'e's tourist trap of a Renaissance fair, looking back towards the golden years of Center Ring. All around you, as you are looking at this space, this like fairground sort of island within the many canals of Ach'W'e, you can see a fortune teller, you can see a stand that's selling mead and classic Saukuri from days of old, and at the very back, this large like beacon drawing everyone in. You can see this Colosseum type arena with bright shining spotlights coming out from the very center of it. You can hear fanfares, you can see kids and adults running around. They have like wooden swords that have like a soft edge to them. You are seeing people dressed in these like, very old-fashioned costumes. Everybody's walking around with a drink. This is, as you guys surmised at the end of our last session, very much a tourist trap. You haven't even entered Days of Yore proper yet, but you can see that each of the buildings are more of like stands, kind of thrown together. Even the Colosseum is like, it's mostly wood. And it's painted in such a way. Yeah, it's painted in a way that it looks very three-dimensional. It looks like it's been carved from stone. But the quality of most of what you can see here in Days of Yore is of a community theater sort of production value.
Cute.
I have to admit, I'm a little disappointed that this is where the road led.
What are you talking about? This is right up your alley. I mean, D-list level, I guess.
I thought we were going to find some nefarious activity or something we could stumble upon, and instead, it's a fair. Not that I have anything against fairs, but...
That's fair.
Ah!
Well, that doesn't have to be one or the other, right? Nefarious stuff can go on in Carnival all the time. Let's find some nefarious stuff. Remember, we're on vacation.
Yeah, but aren't we supposed to be looking for father? I mean, he is completely sober.
Correct.
He is the only one that's completely sober.
He is completely sober and is just kind of following along, but
Yeah, we did that already. Check. Okay.
We did our diligence. He's gone. He must be gone.
Yeah, or maybe he's in the carnival ski. Maybe we find father throwing darts at that balloon game.
well, maybe this will help burn off some of the alcohol on your breath.
That's the spirit. Okay, so where to first?
First, you have to enter the carnival proper. As you are approaching, there are gates Tickets! Get your tickets! Days of Yore, step right up. Ticket buys you pass to this evening's fights in the arena and gets you 1 drink ticket.
Sorry, see, we ain't burning shit. Let's go! And be like, we just got paid!
Oh, that's right, we did. We did get paid a little bit.
And the 3 of us did not splurge on tentacle lunch like him, so we get money.
I would imagine Pent would just give you like a...
Uh-huh. Come on, big guy, because Pent is here.
Pent is here.
Alex is not here, Pent is here.
And so is Epoch.
Okay.
Other big guy.
Epoch, you're like one of the attractions, buddy.
Each of you will have to pay 2 silver for a ticket to get into Days of Yore.
2 silver.
Do they have change?
6, 8. So how much is silver is a time?
10. So 1 time would pay for all 5 of you.
I will pay for them because this
Alright.
I'm the one forcing them to have fun.
If you're paying, then you get 5 drink tickets.
What? That's weird. Hey, you guys.
We're gonna get a one-time bet.
Give everyone else their tickets and their drink tickets. Epoch, I'll not do it if you want.
Changing sweat around. And
So I have 2.
I mean, if you're paying,
Wow.
it's fair.
2 drink tickets.
Yeah, this is fine. Yeah, I can see the night ahead of us, and it's gonna be fun. All right.
Aspen asked the ticket person, did you say there's an arena?
Oh yeah, right up that way. He's got like his own flask with him. Yeah, matches will be starting about 20 minutes. It's the last show of the day, so it's sure to be a good one. You know, it's the one where the knights actually knock each other off of their horses, so yeah. We just always do the, oh, you have to come to the last show to see the finale.
There's horses. Ski
It's just like a Ren Fair.
Ski has a horse girl.
She does have the hair for it. She's got the horse girl in her bag.
How's Ski is Gallop?
Oh,
Pretty fast, actually. Faster than
the racist diffuse the centaur.
That's true.
Yeah.
All hoofed creatures are the same. It's kind of what I meant. Okay.
Cloven.
Well, we got 20 minutes. Do we want to check out the other things first? The other things?
Oh yeah, there's plenty of games, there's drinks, there are small, like, short productions of shows. You know, you've got someone who is like a juggler / comedian on one stage. You've got the mud show over there.
Ooh, the mud show. Got a mud show at this time of night?
Love the mud show. You've got what is essentially like a synchronized swimming show with a couple of merfolk in a large pool that with an orchestra a small like 4-piece orchestra that sits on this island in this round pool, and they play, and a number of like tricks and maneuvers and synchronized swimming happens. There are like short productions of like various pieces of history throughout. Like there are games, there's like strength contests, there's archery, there's like axe throwing, and food, drink, turkey legs. Like it's all here.
Turkey legs.
Yeah.
Now, I will say, if the show is going to start in 20 minutes and you guys want to participate, you're gonna have to be quick about it.
Maybe we don't do the axe throwing.
Do the rest of it, not the axe throwing.
Okay.
Yeah. You have time for everything except axe throwing. Yeah, maybe not that.
Will it be closed after the last show? Is the last show like the finale and they kick everybody out like the Shamu show?
Oh yeah, we gotta wrap up at some point.
We split up and all do a thing we want to do and then meet up in 5 minutes? Everybody wants to play these games.
I guess 5 minutes would be enough for a game, probably not for one of these shows.
Okay, let's pick our favorite thing and do it, and then let's go see that show because they're gonna knock these guys off their horses. Because so far we haven't been told that we can sign up yet. so we can go there. Like,
You did at the end of last session. There was a herald that was crying that you could make your fortune, that you could carve your name on the face of history in the arena. There is some precedent that you can participate in the arena fights.
okay.
I'll go see what this guest participation is all about, I suppose. You guys can play a game. I'll check it out.
Okay, that's smart. You skip ahead. All right, Ski, where do you want to go?
I mean, I'm not really been to one of these kind of things before. I mean, it just kind of reminds me of like some of the festivals out west, maybe.
Yeah. Let's see what would Ski like. Is there any sort of like operation?
He looks kind of indecisive on this.
Oh.
The closest thing that you can find to an operation style game, the closest thing that you could find would be, it's called Phoenix's Treasure. It's a large, like, wooden table that has several, like, pockets in it. And each of the pockets have a number of different prizes inside of them. And whoever's playing the game is operating this, like, crank and, like, dial machinery that, like, through wheels and pulleys controls a, like, wooden phoenix that goes. It's essentially like it's like a claw machine. Yeah.
You should play that. Here, give me your drink ticket. I'll get you a drink.
Okay.
All right, you go first, and then I'll get you a drink, and I'll go second. That's what's
How
already
much does this cost?
Oh, I'll pay for it. All right. And like while Ski is playing, I'll go get us beverages. You want alcohol in yours, Skia?
Might as well.
Perfect.
Somehow I'm not feeling any of the other drinks. Do you think they're weaker in Ach'W'e or?
I'm gone.
Skia, you've been left by Thomas in front of this game that is operated by a tall, broad woman. Has some similarities to Penth. You imagine that this woman has some giantish ancestry in her. And she looks down towards you. All right, little friend, step right up. You want to try the Phoenix's Treasure?
Yes. I think I will.
Two copper to play for a round. Yes, and each round that you get sets off this timer. She gestures to a large, like, sand dial that she flips when the round starts, and you essentially have to pick up one of the treasures and deposit it into a net on the far end of the table by the time the last sand grain falls, and if so, you get that treasure.
Oh. Yeah, I'll give it a whirl.
Fantastic. She takes your copper. You step up to the machinery. Go ahead and make an intelligence check.
Ooh, you're pretty smart.
I did my research for this second.
It's great so far.
Damn it. Dang, that's only a 9.
A lot of daring elf men.
I rolled a 4.
Okay. You are looking at levers. A lot of levers. And they're attached to chains and ropes, and they go up, and there's this mechanism. There's an x-axis and a y-axis above, and there's a crank that lowers the phoenix. You're trying to figure out exactly where the, like, grasping mechanism is when she starts the timer. And the phoenix descends! Go ahead and make a perception check to quickly scan the table for some of the various prizes.
Oh my god. That is a 5.
Fantastic. All of the prizes that you can see are they're in, like, leather bags within the pockets, and you do notice that on one side of the table you can see, like, the hilt of a blade sticking out. Now, there are 7 different pockets on this table. Go ahead and roll let's make it a dexterity check as you are operating this machinery or trying to figure it out.
Is flat dexterity?
Yeah, flat dexterity.
11.
Okay. You take some time and figure it out. The bird goes. you get it above one of the pockets, and you're like, okay, that seems all right. And you go to start spinning the wheel to get it to lower when ding ding ding, and the woman operating the game says, "I'm sorry, dearie, that's time up. Unless you like to play again."
My brother's not back yet. Sure, I'll do another.
Oh, yeah, that first one, you've got to figure it out a little bit, right? She resets where the bird goes, and then when you're ready, flips the dial again, and the bird's off! Go ahead and make another dexterity check.
Skia is concentrating. And gets a 18 that time.
Okay, fantastic. You are able to get the bird to the same pocket, about center table, where you had gotten it before, lower the bird, and you find that its legs have like magnets on them, and the magnets connect to one of the bags, that's the leather bags that's in the pocket, pulls it out, and you have to get it over to the final net on the far side. Sand is beginning to trickle out. Go ahead and make one more dexterity check for me. You just have to beat a 15 to get it.
The chances are low. Yeah. That's an 11.
11. You are getting there. It's
Do I
close.
just get my inspiration for this claw machine?
Do you want to?
No!
Oh, you're so close. And then ding, 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 ding.
Shit. God,
This is
damn
this is how Skia gets addicted to gambling and carnival
yeah,
games.
Skia's crippling gambling addiction.
Can I be back by now? And I'll have
Well, we've got to cut over to you, so let's go ahead and do that.
Oh.
As you go over
the
to
mead stain.
the mead stand. You wait in line for a little bit. Ahead of you, there's an older couple that has like two teenage twins sort of like hanging out with them, and the twins are just like, oh my god, this is the worst. Can we go now? And like the parents are just trying to enjoy it and find some connection with their child. But they need a little help along the way, so they themselves get like an extra large mead, the both of them. Not for a drink ticket. You have to buy one of those. They leave out from you, and you step up. There is a dwarven man behind the station, and he looks down. He's like, he's up on a platform. So he's dwarf, and he's got like this long braided beard that's just been like thrown over his shoulder. He looks down. Hey, what can I get you? You like mead? You like Salkiri? Like one of the ales?
How about one of each? And I have 3 drink tickets. Skias, mine, and Epoch's.
All right, one of each it is.
Pinch, sir, my good man.
Into a large horn pours the mead. There's that for you. The Salkiri comes in this like goblet like style. There you are. And then Sunheart mead gives you this big tankard of ale.
Sip it. All right. Can we, for ease of transaction, like break down our currency however we need? Like,
I mean, the 3 drink tickets is all you need.
I know, but like, is that okay?
Yeah.
Cool. Then I'm gonna give them like 3 silver as a tip.
Oh, well,
Thank you, sir.
thank you.
And I'm gonna.
Huzzah, generous tipper.
That's right.
Hazard, generous tipper.
The mead and the ale, and then the Salkiri like goblet order. And I'm gonna shut it down. Going over to Skia. Did you learn anything yet?
At this point, Skia, the Goliath woman. Well, you know what they say, 3rd time's the charm.
They say that. They do say that.
I was really close. I had it almost this last time, but I ran out of time.
Here,
I don't remember a lot.
liquid luck. Which one do you want? There's an ale, there's a mead, and there's a Salkiri.
Oh, the Salkiri.
Okay, sorry, my mouth was on it. Okay. Cheers! All right, I'm giving you luck. Like,
Skia,
Rubbing
as
shoulders.
you taste the Salkiri, it is not nearly the quality that you are used to.
it's pretty good, right?
I'm not sure. Skia looks at the label on it. Is there a label on it?
No, it's just like this fancy goblet that's been, you can tell these are mass-produced and shelled out. It's made to look fancy. In this vessel that you've been given there's no way to tell what the brand or what the name of the label on the Salkiri is.
It's all right. Not sure if this is legitimate though. Whatever. Skia knocks it back.
Yeah.
Knocks it back. Go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw. Your DC is 14.
I'll do the same fail because 8 is the biggest, right?
Yep.
Oh, Skia failed one finally. That's a 5.
Skia has 1 drunk point. She has advantage on charisma checks.
Yes, you can
Your
My DC is 15.
your DC is 15.
And I have disadvantage.
Why would you have just
My drunk level? No, that's just intelligence and dex.
Yeah, just intelligence
Okay.
and dex.
Straight roll. I'm gonna do D-slot. Like D-slot? That's an 8. So I now have 5 drunk points.
Fantastic. What does your 5th drunk point get?
Yeah.
I wonder. Let's find
I
out.
think it's disadvantage on everything or something.
That you're not proficient in.
But I'm not proficient in. I told Brylan before this campaign started, I was like, I'm gonna memorize the drunk scale. I want to know. I just want to be like, yeah, what's that?
Okay, so anything that you are not proficient in,
I have
you
disadvantage.
have disadvantage.
Love it. Okay.
You really are a drunk
Well,
one.
All right. 2 more to go.
Skia, are you going to play one more time?
Yeah, Skia will play one more time.
They
Yeah,
always
I'm
say
helping,
that.
so.
Yeah, Skia's not going to get advantage on this.
But I'm helping. I get to roll 2, right? Because I'm helping?
No.
Oh,
All right, what's the roll? Dex?
It's a dexterity check.
what kind of magic can we do? With
Skia. That's a 19 on the first one.
Okay, so you are able to get a prize pouch from one of the pockets, and you just have to get it to the final net. Go ahead and roll one more dexterity check.
Got it, got it.
Come on, you little son of a
C is
bitch.
15.
Yes! A 14 plus a 1 is a 15!
Yeah! Skia is able to crank the lever, get the bird above the net just in time for the magnet to loose, fall into the net, and the ding 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 of the bell goes off. We have a winner!
Oh my god.
Yeah! I did it! Yes!
The
What is it?
Goliath woman gets out of the net and brings over this leather pouch to you. You open it up, and inside is a phoenix egg. It's
A real phoenix egg.
it's essentially a jawbreaker.
Oh, nice. Is this candy?
Oh yes, some of the best in Ach'W'e.
Skia will taste it. Pretty good.
It's very like cinnamon, very warm, almost like that Pop Rocks like tickle of the tongue.
Whoa.
Right, pretty fun.
Yeah, I guess that was pretty fun. It's fun when I win it. It was not fun before.
All right. Well, let's go find Anthony.
Yeah. Skia
Aspen!
follows Thomas while, like, licking the egg.
Yeah.
Ask them. You approach the arena. There's a signpost that has 2 different directions on it. One has main entryway to one side, and the other, much smaller sign, says admissions inquiries, and points the other direction.
He will go towards the admissions inquiry sign.
There you are brought to a like cut out like window in the wall. You can see what's essentially you would recognize as a below the stage like backstage area. You can see people walking in between dressing rooms. You can see several costume racks. You can see like props and set pieces that have been propped up. And in front of it all, right on the other side of this window, is a small office. Nobody is currently in, but there is a bell right there on the desk.
Bing, 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 bing. Bing, 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 bing.
In the commotion of everything that's happening, it does take a number of rings for eventually Around the corner, stepping into the office, steps a tall human man, very like chiseled muscles, good-looking guy, but tired, very tired. And behind him is a elvish, younger man. The two of them step up. The taller, older one, the human, has this clipboard. Yeah, how can I help?
Good evening. I was told out front this is where we find treasure and glory.
Yeah, better hurry up about it. Show's starting soon.
What,
You'd like to sign up yourself?
possibly, I have a few others who might be interested as well. What kind of events is it that you have here?
We've got fights.
Fights it is. What,
I mean, there are other
there-
events too. There's jousting, there's athletics competitions, there's obstacle course, but all those have been filled. Tonight, we've got fights.
what kind of fights?
Well, do you want to take this? And the younger, half-elvish one steps up. Yes, the fights that we have this evening, we've got 3 separate stages that they can be on. Stages referring to the set dressing, and these fights are elimination style, and the winners of the bouts will be invited back to a competition that will be held 2 nights from now.
Are these,
Yeah, you did a good job.
These fights, are they individual or are they more of a group effort?
They're individual. We have several competitors, most of which are returners.
Perfect. So you have three openings, 3 separate fights that go into a sort of bracket.
And that young man sort of looks at clipboard, compares. Yeah, well, no, I'd move her. Yeah, and no, yeah, we could do that. Oh, yeah, yeah, no, that makes sense. Good job. Thank you. Yeah, we could make room for 3 openings. Now, your competitors do have to be present. They do have to be analyzed. We have to make sure that they are fit for fights. We don't want anyone who is overly inebriated. Anybody who does have any sort of arcane ability does have to be tested, and then we move on from there.
They're out in the rest of the fair. They'll be here shortly, but for time's sake, I've been managing them since we were kids. I promise they'll be in tip-top shape when they get here. If we just want to go ahead and do the paperwork. Speaking of, if they were to win these contests, what is this fame and fortune at the end of this?
Go ahead and make a persuasion check
Excellent.
That's the case, though.
with advantage because of where you are at on the drunk scale.
Ooh.
I also have advantage from being an eloquence bard,
Well,
and
you
it's a
only get
persuasion.
advantage once.
Oh wait, no, that's a minimum of 10. Anything 9 or under is a 10. That's what it is. All right, this is my first roll on my new obsidian die.
Woo!
Let's see.
Very important.
Okay. Okay. Is that a persuasion?
Mhm.
Oh goodness. I guess that'll be a 27.
Ah! Nope, fail. That's so funny.
Rolled a 18 on the advantage die.
Wild. Aspen Echoes is a wild guy.
Persuasive.
The older, tall, chiseled human man, you can see looking past the 2 of them at the door to the office that they're standing in. The door says stage manager, and this man says, "No, listen, if they're not here, we can't take them. We have to see them ahead of time." And the younger one says, "Well, actually, having 3 more in this competition would really help us smooth out these transitions, and then
It would help to smooth out the transition.
and we could give someone to the big guy."
And someone to the big guy. I have someone.
Come on, big guy.
The stage manager says, "All right, I'm listening." Now, if whoever wins the fight wins a flat pot of 100 gold pieces. There is no negotiating of that. It's a flat 100 gold pieces. But then
This is for the ultimate winner or per fight?
this is per fight.
Hmm.
But then the finalists of the matches that we have the opportunity to be brought back, as I mentioned, 2 nights from now for another fight, a culmination of sorts. And that pot is fluctuates depending on the crowd size that we have and the betting, but that often exceeds a standing pot of 150, 175 per competitor who wins.
Riches indeed. Perfect. Where do I? Where's the forms?
Are you? Have you been given permission to give consent for these individuals as their agent?
Absolutely.
Would you go ahead and describe your combatants for me?
He gives a brief description of each of the siblings.
And what occurs next is a long conversation, a sort of muted conversation between the two, the stage manager and his assistant. As you are filling out the forms, writing out names, signing things,
Aspen's getting a little bit of nostalgia going on. This is something that he's done many times, arranging fights.
Well, if we put that one against the shark, no, that one against the master. Well, the world that was, put him in the maze, yeah, and then we'll get him and go there. As they're trying to arrange who is going to face which combatant in which, on which stage. Eventually, the two of them come to an agreement. And they say, okay, and all of the paperwork has been filled out.
He hands the paperwork over.
Excellent. It's going to be 1 tine and 8 silver for each of the combatants. That is going to come out to 5 tines and 4 silver.
He pays up 5 times 4 silver.
Fantastic. At this point, Thomas, Skia, Penth all arrive.
Wow, perfect time.
The two of them look over the combatants, and they bring out a short orcan woman who has this set of spectacles on with this. The spectacles, like the rim of them, is a very bluish silver iridescent sort of metal, and then the lenses of them have this. It's like a sort of tinted blue glass, and as she looks over each of the 3 of them, they just slightly glow a little bit as she's looking over.
The glasses glow?
The lenses of the glasses glow.
Huh.
She looks over and she says to the stage manager and the assistant stage manager, she mentions, no magic on this one. These other 2 have no arcane items, but do have some spellcasting ability. The stage manager and his assistant...
You have what?
Continue to talk amongst themselves. All right, if the combatants will come backstage with us, you guys will be on later. Agent, if you want to step into the crowd, go ahead. They give you what's essentially like a black ticket stub, so that you don't have to pay an entry fee into the arena.
It comes in your color. Ticket stub.
You guys all get 80 times if you win.
That's a lot of money.
Gotta win.
Something makes me feel like they don't want us to win if they're going to have a payout that big.
Show them how they're wrong.
I mean, okay. I guess I do have some steam that I want to kind of work off.
Well, good luck. And Aspen will run off to find his seat.
All right, you have a good seat.
you guys are taken down into this backstage area where you see a number of other, you see the horses and the knights that are preparing for the joust. You see this dwarven fellow with this blonde, like bright blonde beard, but he's taking like a red, sort of like rusty chalk, like clay powder and like putting it in his beard. You're seeing like large figures, tanks with mer people in it, like getting ready. Like you are in the backstage arena. For those of you who are competing, before the matches begin, you would be brought to a room where everybody who this is their first time competing in one of these matches, which tonight is just the three of you, Skia, Thomas, and Pen, to go over the rules of the...
Yeah. I was about to wonder what the rules were.
Obviously, these are not matches to the death. These are entertainment only. No strikes should be made to kill. And most importantly, all combatants must follow the cardinal rule of Ach'W'e or face elimination. It is most important. The highest of laws in Ach'W'e that no blood can be spilled. Not a single drop of blood can reach the water. Because of this, anything that would do piercing damage or slashing damage will immediately eliminate you from the competition. As far as the mechanics of the fight go, you cannot, without forfeiting,
right, use piercing
or slashing damage. Anything else is like we can flavor around. It is the cardinal rule of Ach'W'e, their highest law, that no blood reaches the water.
Interesting.
The sharks.
Sharks! Oh.
The mortal enemy of merpeople.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense. Okay.
Aspen, you step into this coliseum, you hear the murmuring of the crowd, and you see this like theater in the round seating with one like box, like this raised, is essentially like a prime seating box. You know, everybody's on like stadium bleachers, and then this one has like velvet curtains to like block out the crowd noise, and there are servants who are serving like trays of food. They have couches, sofas. There's a fountain in the center of it that looks like it is like a fountain of some golden wine. Everyone else milling about, filling their seats throughout. Is that
where I'm supposed to be going? To the fancy box?
Absolutely not.
You.
As the show begins, stepping out into the center of this coliseum, you see a familiar face. You see Francois.
Francois?
No.
Francois looks out as the crowd begins to quiet. Mesdames and messieurs, ladies and gentlemen, and all manner in between. Welcome to the Days of Yore. Now, tonight you will see an exclusive event. Fighters from across history, around the world will perform just for you. First, before we begin, we must welcome the man himself. We must welcome the one that we have all to thank for. This man of the century, the hero of the Great Unrest. Please welcome Valentine Firebeer. Entering that central box, Aspen, you see the same dwarven actor that you guys had seen below, who had been coloring his beard red. He's now in a wheelchair. He like wheels himself forward. Well, it's not in a wheelchair earlier.
He's just
wheels himself forward, raises a hand, waves to everyone. Francois gives like a very large, like deep bow, and begins the event. There's a performance of that synchronized swimming group. There is in between acts you see this Coliseum has many machinations within that. The stage can raise lower, it can fill with water. There are pieces that are moved in and out, and as these changes are happening, there's clowns that come out and move throughout the space. There's a comedian that steps through, and there's some crowd work, some mocking, some of the more charitable people in the audience. There's the jousting events that you see. A number of events happen before. And now, the first of our contest of strength and daring. People, you may have seen the very street today have come to test their mettle in this arena of Days of Yore. Skia, at this point, you have been put in a very garish, very bright purple robe with golden stars and moons all over it, and a very uncomfortable cone hat with a wire poking into your forehead has been placed on top of your head. And you are being pushed towards the performer's entryway into this arena space. Welcome you all back to the world of magic and wonder, curiosity and arcane. We now will witness a contest between the Arcane Master, who gestures to the other side of the Coliseum, at a man with silver brown hair and a very similar a blue robe that enters, that carries this staff with him and walks suave and debonair. And then as he fights his apprentice. And then you're sort of pushed forward into the Coliseum. Has been arranged thus for your fight that there is a large central island with a small crack through it, so sort of egg-shaped, and then several small islands around it, and then set pieces have been placed in. There's a couple of large crystal structures that are very slapdash painted so that they light up a little bit with small lightning powered lights at their bases.
You say there's an island in the middle of the shape of a broken egg?
Yeah, something like that. And then there are a few floating platforms, but they are just they are platforms that have been placed atop stands that have been cleverly painted so that they are hard to notice from the angle of the audience. As you step forward for this battle that Francois announces as the Battle of the Master and the Apprentice.
So during the applause for the apprentice's entrance, Aspen applauds along with the crowd, using his own vibrations from his clapping and infusing his inspiration into that as it reaches out to Skia, settling upon them, and Skia feels inspired.
Yay! I like that a lot.
Fantastic. All right, Skia.
Initiative rolling.
I need you to roll initiative.
Initiative!
It is 11 for Skia.
Well, the Arcane Master rolled a nat 20 on his initiative. So,
Well,
the Arcane Master steps forward, walking with his cane, waves at the crowd, smiles, throws his staff upwards in the air in this arc, and you can see just little fireworks.
oh, I see.
And he steps forward, going to cool, makes his way. Towards there. And with his staff, this large, gesturing of a tornado, and then more sparks splintering off of it, and points it at you with this dramatic flourish. Skia, I need you to go ahead and make a charisma saving throw.
Ooh. And I'm drunk, it's only charisma, persuasion. That's not saving throw.
At 2 drunk points is charisma saving.
Okay, well, I only have 1. That is a 12.
Okay. You feel his magic, like something comes towards you and begins to settle on you, but then you just remember all of the training that you ever did with Father and everything growing up, and you feel very, very weak magic fail to take a hold of you. And with that, he, and then he looks up at the crowd.
Ski is gonna feel the weakness of the magic and kind of raise an eyebrow at the master wizard. So those floating platforms, how high are those? Is it like 10, 15, 20 feet up? Like
You can jump to the lowest one, no problem. To get to the next one is an acrobatics or athletics check, DC 10. To get to the next one, the highest one, athletics or acrobatics check, DC 15.
Well, I have mirthful leaps, so I can, when I do a long jump or a high jump, I get to add a D8. That's why I was wondering how high they were, because I can just like go.
So no.
Fast.
So for you, Skia, no check for the first 2. For the last one, DC 10, athletics or acrobatics.
Cool. Yeah, it's because Skia is gonna move and jump up to that second platform. Then.
Okay.
Yeah.
5, 10.
No legs.
Yeah, like
And she's dead.
no. And they'll go straight to that one, like run up and like landing on top of it. Hopefully to the amazement of the crowd.
Yeah, the crowd.
And then Skia is going to, like, kind of out of the palm of their hands, do some symbols and summon like a little ball of energy. It fires out.
The whites of this man's eyes. He just, like, you can actually, like, the crowd can't, but Skia, you hear this man whisper,
But Skia is going to, like, as Skia sees, like, the fear in his eyes, Skia is going to actually redirect 2 of the missiles to, like, strike, like near his feet, like, around him, and only have one, like, hit him, like, in the shoulder.
ooh, cool. Okay, so this is magic missile.
Yes.
Fantastic.
The first time it's ever missed.
Yeah. And the one missile that hits will do 4 points of damage to him. Force damage.
What does the magic missile look like?
Yeah. They're like red, little power orbs. I don't know. I always loved the OG Baldur's Gate 1 magic missiles where they're just like glowing red balls going. So that's why I like my magic missiles look like. It looks just like a magic missile from Baldur's Gate 1.
He is
Ooh.
very, like,
The Forgotten Fate.
They manifest in like the basic term, like life flavor. It's fine.
Is this classic adventure?
Yeah.
Skia, you and Aspen hear the crowd react to your own magic. Maybe not the same amount of fear and trepidation that you would have gotten in Farah, but the world in this day and age has moved to a point where magic has, anyone who can cast magic is looked upon with a degree of fear and mystery, and as you are casting out, like, it's obvious that this is not part of the show. This is not a lighting effect. Nobody, like, from the wings is shooting off a rocket. Like, they can see that you are, some of the people in the crowd, maybe with a little bit more knowledge than others, but especially this man in front of you, who does have some amount of arcane ability, can see that you are a practiced arcanist, and sees this magic being cast off. Fantastic. Okay, end of your turn. Any bonus actions, Skia?
No, I mean, I don't really have to bonus actions.
Fantastic. Okay. He is going to. I'm gonna make a check real quick. I'll do it in front of the board. Between a cantrip and a first level spell, he's sort of going back and forth between those two. On a 10 or lower, he'll do the cantrip. On a 11 or higher, he'll do the first level spell. That's an 11. Nice. Okay. He is going to. Oh shit. and is starting to back away from you. As he's backing away from you, he reaches into past his own like costume and reaches into his pocket and holds out like a small like cylinder of a gray metal and just holds it in front of you and or in front of him towards you, and you can see as he's like casting the spell, it just dissolves into dust. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
He's gonna move backwards.
There is a
Cool.
He's hiding behind those crystals.
plus wisdom. That is a 16 total.
Yeah, you succeed. He does not have a high DC.
Apparently.
And just like even before all of it has dissolved into dust, it's like halfway gone. He just kind of goes shit, and throws it into the water, and begins to prepare his next spell. But he is now hiding behind those crystals. It's your turn.
Skia is going to, yeah, I'll use a dash action to leap down from there, and then because I think total I can move 14 squares if I'm dashing. No, I can move 16 squares if I'm dashing. So I can get
Right up to him.
Yeah,
Cool.
Skia's gonna get right up on him, and then kind of like so Skia kind of runs up, dashes over to him, not activating the light launcher, but kind of like looks, kind of like clicking the fire button just a little bit, so they're like sparking in Skia's palm, mostly to freak him out.
Yeah. Are you going to do any damage?
No, because it would mean that would be an action attack. I use my action attack.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
Go ahead
Skia
and
to run over to him.
make an intimidation check.
With advantage.
Yes,
With advantage.
with advantage because it's a charisma check.
Oh, I'm just a little tipsy.
He is lost in the sauce.
There's probably Skia probably normally wouldn't try something, but Skia's like got that little buzz going,
Nope,
She
no
is
pun
just
intended.
Drunk enough to make it look like she means it.
That's a 13. So it's still -1, I think. For
Okay. And he's going to roll insight against that. Ooh, okay. Skia, you are approaching him. The sparks of your hands with shit, ah! And he falls backwards into the drink. And yeah, the crowd just like the way that this match was set up is like master versus apprentice, and you as the apprentice in like scaring this person so much that he's fallen into the water. Like this is a victory for Skia. Woo!
Yeah, Skia will do a little jump, hop. Oh, that was fun.
Fantastic.
Maybe I should be a performer too.
Yeah, we're all gonna be actors now. Aspen.
Yeah, let's all just join this medieval times.
What? Like it's hard?
Fine. 20% finder's fee.
I guess Skia exits the stage victorious.
Hell yeah.
He's not sure what the protocol is on getting the other actor out of the water.
A few more events, numbers, if you will, pass before Francois. And did you finish you had the ale?
So I had the mead was like a big old jug.
Yeah.
In my head it was like I did that drunk thing where I like put it down to like do the sign-ups and all that, and like it's like sitting like 70% drank, just like out on the curb somewhere. But
Like 70%.
drank it.
Okay, go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw, DC 16.
Boy.
Okay. What's my constitution? I'm rolling low enough. I'm not even checking.
Your job to know that stuff.
That's a 9.
It's certain.
So I'm a 6 now.
You are at
drunk.
6 drunk points. Shit,
I
I
need
need advantage on all ability checks.
No, I need one more.
You haven't hit that.
Is that
sweet spot
where-
yet?
That's where Thomas likes to live, in drunken confidence.
Yeah, that was,
If you're not
that
gonna-
was Evan's
you're-
goal.
If you're not gonna take lucky, you might as well just be drunk enough to succeed.
Yeah, Zephyr was lucky. Thomas is just drunk and confident all the time. Okay. Yeah, are we at me now? Because Alex isn't
We're
here.
getting there.
Oh, okay. Then can I add something during Skia's?
Please.
Okay, so like everyone that's backstage is like watching and like on standby. I think I'll like wander around and try to make friends with people. And if I can stumble upon anyone who has a flask, I'll try to share a drink with them.
Go ahead and make an investigation check
Okay.
with disadvantage.
Great.
I'll say if you get higher than a 12.
His booze hound nose is gonna sniff it out.
Oh, it's an 8.
Oh.
Okay, couldn't find anybody. Everyone's like trying to focus.
Yeah.
Fine.
All right.
Never mind.
The stage is rearranged a number of times between various matches and numbers, and eventually it comes to the point where Thomas, you have been ushered forward, and while everybody else who's going on stage has been given like a costume, you're not.
Damn it.
You're in your street clothes.
Alright.
Yeah.
Pushing.
Yeah. Francois comes out, addresses the crowd. We take you now to the great unrest.
Shit.
Nations fight and destroy each other.
The only thing that's being destroyed is this speech.
Go ahead and make a intimidation roll.
Get within 60 feet of me, Sean.
Oh, that's double 18, so another 27?
Jesus
You
No,
Christ.
watch
25.
Francois just visibly like deflate a little bit,
Oh, buddy.
Oh my god.
That's what you mean.
and then he tries to make it a part of the speech. The devastation.
Nice.
The
Good save.
world.
Pass it to the person next to him. Good save.
Jesus.
Nations at war. The land torn apart. In ruins. The most deadly conflict this world has ever seen. And in its ruins, we see yet another conflict. This one, we see the human. And we just look at Thomas in his like normal street clothes.
I'm facing like the wrong way at first.
The human traverses the ruins of the battlefield
I'm supposed to go now.
and will be faced against the crowd favorite, the shark.
Jeez.
Thomas, you are brought out
Uh-huh.
into the ruins, scattered islands
Uh-huh.
with pieces of buildings and columns and bridges scattered throughout. There is no opponent in sight.
Thomas gets up on the thing and he's like, woo! And starts looking for the guy.
You can move your figure wherever you would like.
He's gonna be
Wow.
Oh, all the way up there.
And, hey, woo! Let's go, humans!
Does Thomas come out from the same area that Skia came out from?
Yeah.
All right. Thomas, I'm not going through a whole description. You get inspiration too.
Thank you so much.
Go ahead and roll your initiative.
Do I have disadvantage on initiative?
Yes,
Okay.
it is an ability check.
And I think, Sean, instead of you describing, I feel like because somebody comes a lot, like even in his drunken stupor and like a bunch of crowd and people, like there's like an itch like over his shoulder, and like he like looks in the area that you're at, like the box, and he's like, anyway, like I like sense it.
Mm-hmm. His signature brand.
Yeah, that's a 10. I disadvantage plus. Oh, 15.
15.
Yeah, disadvantage, it was 10 plus 5.
Okay. Thomas,
Hi.
as you step up onto this pillar and some of the rocks fall from it into the water below, you're looking around and you're, yeah, human, the humor!
Come on, guys, who am I fighting? Where's this costume?
Someone here?
I win! Woo!
Go ahead and, with disadvantage, a perception check. Okay.
Bulk plus.
Can I make a perception check too, since I'm watching?
You could.
That's a 1.
Oh.
A 19 and a 1.
Oh, damn.
Hey, I guess. Is he
I'm
too
rolling.
scared
This
to
guy
show
is rolling
up?
hot tonight.
Is this guy too scared to show up?
I got an 18.
An 18?
Yeah.
Aspen, from your vantage point, and really most of the audience can see a shadow underneath the water. Not nearly as large as a shark, like was announced by Francois, but you can see the long, lithe form of a mermaid. And
In the water! In the water!
On her attack,
It's a goal.
It's a goal.
her torso out of the water, sort of behind you,
Cool.
Thomas.
Yeah. Oh, cool!
And she is going to fire 2 blunt-tipped arrows at you.
They got rocks on you.
And as soon as I was like, "Oh fuck!" I gave Evan an opponent with ranged attacks.
Almost catch up. Dang.
They get 1 reaction per round.
Per round.
And she gets 2 attacks.
Cool. Okay, like that.
Okay, first to hit is going to be a 15.
Nope.
Ooh. And then the
Eh.
second one, worse. In trying to catch you by surprise, dives out of the water and sort of like in this arcing, like, and then swoosh. And yeah, you just feel him go past.
What the fuck? And I think that's when my brain catches up to what Aspen says. Is that allowed?
Yeah.
Like, a shark, shit. And so.
I'm so
All right, wise guy. Water. So it's my turn now.
It's your turn now. How do you fight an opponent in the water?
You punch him. Okay.
Classic.
with my mitts.
Okay. Tom's gonna hop down. He's gonna like kneel down and like splash the water on his face.
Okay.
Like, okay. Where are you at, buddy? Where's he at? And we'll. Ooh, I'm going to see how deep it is by going up over to the other island. So I've now moved 10, 15, 20 minutes. Like, I want to get back on land, but like, I want to go here and I want to like get in the water and come out of the water.
Okay. Yeah. Getting into the water and looking down into it, you are seeing the that floor of the arena not far below you. It's like maybe 10 feet deep.
Okay. So fairly shallow, but still it's like a swimming pool.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's not like
Yeah. You are like, if you're gonna be in it, you have to tread water. Yeah, it's not like standing level. Okay. So you get over there. That's your movement.
Cool. I'm going to take the dodge action and
Ooh.
Cool. Okay.
end of my turn.
Favorite. Love a good dodge action.
I don't think Zephyr ever did that. I was always like way over there. So I think
Anthony's high AC with the dodge action when he could just stonewall people was one of my like favorite moves. Just like shrugging off.
You hear
Attacks.
the water splash off of her as she emerges behind you. She's gonna make her 2 attacks with disadvantage.
Cool.
14 doesn't hit.
Nope. Jesus.
Nope. Neither of them hit.
Um.
One of them goes past you, and you hear it, and you have enough time to like turn around and then like step out of the way, sort of like airbender style, like step out of the way, sort of like on the edge of the rock, and then get back up. But you dodge both of them. She does. She used all of her movement, but she will duck under the water.
Okay. Is it my turn?
Yeah.
I'm jumping in the water right where she was.
Ooh. Okay.
All right, come back. Jump. Like diving in.
Yeah.
And like going straight forward. Is it salt water?
It is salt
So
water.
I'm like, I like open my eyes, I'm like, stingy, and I'm like trying to like grapple.
Okay. Go ahead and make an athletics check.
Okay, with disadvantage.
Yes, and it's going to be contested by her athletics. Her acrobatics is better, I bet.
Mine's
Yeah,
athletics.
that's-
Ooh, okay. 13 is my lowest.
17.
Yep.
So
You have inspiration too if you want to use it.
So my music inspiration for the session and the Aspens is the same right now.
yeah, they're both a d6.
They're both a D6. Okay, I'm gonna use an inspiration
Okay.
to plus it.
So you're at 13. She's at 17.
Blood and water. I have a set of dice called Blood in the Water. It's like clear blue with some like bloody red.
Oh, cool.
You need a 4 or higher.
Damn it!
Nope.
Oh, no. Okay. The music to inspire me. I'm not gonna put all my eggs in a basket.
Okay.
I'm gonna like miss on this one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I like maybe like get like a hand like.
You're trying to grapple a mer person in the water while you are drunk.
Yeah. What? Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. I will make sure because like that was like 10 feet of movement. Like that was my action, right? Then I think, ooh, fuck, cool, okay. But like on the surface, like, and like grab onto the edge of like this part of the island,
Yeah.
and I'm like splashing, like disturbing the water. And I'm going to use a key point to bonus action dodge, like use the dodge action
Okay.
for my
Okay.
bits.
All right. But you're still in the
I'm
water.
still in the water.
She is going to, in her turn, try to grapple you. But you took dodge action, so she will do that with disadvantage. But you still have disadvantage on the contest. So you get to make an acrobatics or athletics check. Your choice. I think your acrobatics is probably better.
She doesn't know she doesn't want to be grappled with Thomas.
Yeah, she feels pretty confident as a mer person.
As a-
16 and 18 on the die.
Jesus. Okay.
She gets +0 to her athletics, so you have to beat a 16 with disadvantage.
Oh, this is gonna be hard. I have a +7 to my acrobatics.
Okay.
So like, it's possible.
It's possible. Oh shit! Okay. All right.
All right, so that's a 19.
Fantastic.
Lowest was a 19.
You, as you are splashing around and you're holding onto that platform, you feel her grab you by the legs and try to pull you under, but you're just kicking, and you're holding onto the platform, and it's just this marble slab. It doesn't have a whole lot of like grit to it, and you're like slipping off of it, and it's wet, but you are managing to stay on. Okay, cool.
Okay. And now we're both like in the same square essentially.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, actually, I guess that was just her action.
Oh yeah,
She can move. Okay, that not being successful. She's going to move over.
Opportunities have.
Yeah.
Opportunity.
What's my plus the other guy? I should have it written down. It's my dex plus my
5 plus 2.
Cool.
7.
12.
12 does not hit.
Okay.
You had disadvantage on the roll anyways because of underwater combat.
Double disadvantage?
Oh, you rolled with disadvantage.
Yes.
Yeah, double disadvantage does not exist at this table.
Around this whole fight, I'm rolling 2d20s and taking the lower one.
Gotcha.
An attack is not an ability check, so you don't have to roll that at disadvantage.
But I did because of underwater.
But you did because
Yes.
of underwater.
So it ended up being right, but
Cool.
those are like the only things that you don't have to roll right now on the drunk scale at disadvantage.
Great. That's important.
Okay.
Still know how to punch really well when he's drunk.
So that was your opportunity attack on her
Correct.
attack, so now it's your turn.
Okay. He's gonna, on the edge of this water, he's gonna like shoulder roll up
Okay.
to the surface again.
I designed this one.
It's so cool.
I took two different minis and I printed two. Like I printed the like torso of one. It's like an Amazon
Yeah.
mini, and then a torso like that's like the tip of a much longer tail of like some like water dragon.
Can I show the camera?
Yeah,
Look at this.
and it's got a very bad paint job, but
That's good. So this Tom. Oh look, there's Thomas. And then this poor person is so cool. They're like, get out of here. You human.
That is cool.
That is cool. Okay, they were here.
Yeah.
Okay, Thomas is here. They have not surfaced though, so I don't know where they're at.
yeah. I mean, you can see the shadow.
The shadow.
Yeah.
Got it. Question.
Yeah.
Taking clothes off is an action.
Yeah, it would be. Are you gonna
I like
strike?
where this is headed.
Well, I'm like, I got my boots on. I got my shirt. Like,
I got my boots on.
I think, just like, I want to get like down to just my like trousers.
Okay. As far as like aesthetics go,
Yeah.
like yeah, cinematics, yeah, you can do that. Mechanically, it's not gonna help you swim any faster.
For sure.
Like anything. Yeah.
Okay, then is that okay if it doesn't
Yeah, of course.
sacrifice a thing? Yeah. He gets up and he's gonna like, and like take his like wet shirt off and like wet boots and like.
You hear some like hooting and hollering from the crowd.
Ow! Let's go! All right, Shark, you want to dance? And he, oh god, I guess attacking underwater is at disadvantage no matter what. He's going to, ooh, wait, take his boot, and he's gonna throw it like over here, and then
Okay.
run over right here, and hold his action. I didn't mean to do this when I said I'm gonna take my boots off. You can tell me it's an action.
No, you're fine.
And he's gonna like splash the water over there, and then like on the railing, wait for her to come up. And so I'm holding my action for the shark to appear.
Okay. What action are you holding?
Jump on it.
Okay. you throw the boot, and it splashes, and you almost immediately see her emerge from the water. Actually, you know what? Before I describe any of that, roll a deception check.
Cool. That is smart. Damn it. The fisty nat 20 and then a 10.
Okay.
But my
Plus-
deception exists. Plus 3, so 13.
Okay.
I never looked at deception for Zephyr.
She does not have great insight. She needs 12 or higher to see through this this ruse. Okay. You can't see what that number is. Okay. Okay, so she emerges almost immediately after the boot splashes and fires an arrow, and you just like, her shots have been pretty wild so far, but you see like an amount of accuracy. Like, she has some skill with this bow. Fires and like begins to pull another one before she hesitates, and you jump on her, and then go ahead and roll. You wanted to grapple her?
Yes.
Okay.
So that's
Go ahead and roll. So you are the grappler, so it's an athletics check for you.
plus 3. Well,
Ooh, 18 and a 19? Holy
Nice.
Okay, plus 2 you
plus
said?
3.
Plus 3, so it's a
It's
21.
so thematic.
So good.
She has to get a 19 on
Okay.
this to beat you. There's no place on the map on this. Here, I'll roll. She has to get a 19 to beat you. Okay. Okay, so you grapple her. So that's the action
That was my
you
held
did.
action, yeah.
And she's already taken her action. She gets 2 attacks, but only when she makes 2 melee attacks or 2 ranged attacks. Nope, so she can't take another attack because she already made 1 ranged attack. Okay, that is going to be... she can't move. Okay, that's going to be her turn. It's now your turn.
Okay. Finally got her. And I think Thomas is going to try, he's going to attack.
Okay.
Are we, I guess we're in the water, so it's still disadvantage, even if I'm, up before the surface? Okay, fine.
So, underwater combat, when making a melee weapon attack, which is what your fists are, a creature that doesn't have a swimming speed has disadvantage on the attack roll unless the weapon is a dagger, javelin, short sword, spear, or trident.
It's my fists.
Unless the weapon. So you wouldn't have disadvantage if you had a dagger, javelin, short sword, spear, or trident.
Okay.
But because you're trying to move your arm through the water at a speed and a force that would do some amount of damage, it is with disadvantage.
What if my attack is trying to chokehold her?
So that would be the grapple check that you're already doing.
And then try to knock her out.
Yeah.
How do you choke someone out with gills?
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking.
Oh, right, they have gills.
Yeah.
Also, this is getting convoluted, so I will attack her.
Okay.
And as I am we're in this.
Hold on a second.
Sure. This will still be.
Technically, choking someone out is blood to the brain, so you could choke someone out who has gills, because you're constricting the blood flow.
If you have,
Yeah, my bulging biceps over all the neck.
if you have her grappled, do you have advantage on melee attacks against her?
Figure it out.
That's what I'm looking at.
I don't think so, because I think grappled condition is just you can't move. And then if you're restrained, which is something else, that condition, maybe.
Yeah, let me look at the grappled condition.
Knock her prone.
Speed is 0. Okay, yeah, it's just that her speed is 0. Okay, so you do not have advantage on the attack, so you would have disadvantage on the attacks.
Oh, I had a cool idea. But I'm at disadvantage on everything, so...
Get her out of the water.
Yeah. It's crazy. And this is Thomas. So, we're right on the edge there, and we're grappling.
Yeah.
I want to try to, get some leverage on the edge and, roll us both up into this, giant island with lots of walls.
Okay. Let me tell you, the
As my
crowd is
action.
going nuts right now.
I'm retconning the attack. My action is, get both of us, up there.
This is your turn. You grappled her on the last turn. She didn't have the attack.
Held
Okay,
action.
so this is a new turn. So this your new action. You're trying to get. So movement. You and her can move half of your speed.
Yeah, I just want to, roll us up to the surface.
Okay.
Before I do that, we're grappled.
Yeah.
I want a free action. You okay? Are we like, this is right? It's for the show. Sorry! Like,
You hear a series of very angry clicks and whistles.
Oh, I'm able to do it?
Yeah,
Because it's just movement, right?
yeah, but you can use half of your movement to move both of you.
So that's movement then. I have an action still?
Yeah, so yeah, now you're out of the water.
I would like to then, like, attack them non-lethally to, like, secure my victory.
Yeah.
And, like, yeah.
You don't have to roll this with disadvantage.
Oh.
You're not in the water anymore.
Then blood out of the water. Dice only.
Okay.
Okay. All right. 13 plus 7. 30, 20.
That hits, yeah.
Yeah, so like that, like.
Yeah, the large tail and like slaps the wet stone. How much damage you do?
Hey.
I know it's not lethal.
Right.
Like,
D4 plus
yeah, she has a set number of hit points.
dexterity, right?
Yeah.
So 7.
Okay.
She's still kicking.
She's still kicking.
And I'm gonna Fury of Blows her.
Yeah.
Oh. 2 unarmed. Okay, 2 more unarmed attacks. 9 plus 7. Right?
16.
16.
That's exactly what you need.
Okay. I'm gonna roll my last attack and then we'll do damage after.
Okay.
Oh, actually no, because flavor. Alright. 8 damage.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna do it again if she's snarling at me.
Oh yeah.
Okay. 16.
Hits.
Literally. Okay. 7.
Okay. You are wailing like strike, ugh! And she's like thrashing on the ground. She's got these long like claws that she's like sort of retracting in so that she doesn't draw any blood from you. But she's like striking back, and you just and then you find like through the extensive training that you've done, you find like the pressure point, and she just
like just pants, breathing heavy, until like sit and like pat her shoulder and like good fight.
hell yeah.
And then like lean up against the column and like, yeah.
Cool. All right, you and Skia have both secured spots
We did it.
in the fight that is to come 2 nights from now. I am going to. Yeah.
That was a really exciting fight.
That was fun.
For super low stakes, I was super invested in it. What kind of food is in the stands out here? Are there people walking around with?
Yeah, so you are looking as, amongst the stadium seats, you're looking at people who have, like, popped kettle corn. You are seeing whipped sugar, a number of turkey legs amongst the crowd. Very much like stadium food, as well as a popular drink here at Days of Yore is a large goblet, not unlike the one that Skia got her Valkyria in earlier, but this is much larger and more ornate, and it is a frozen, fruity, alcoholic beverage that for most people requires being held with 2 hands. Someone of like Pence size, for example, could probably hold it with 1 hand, but the few people that you see in the audience who do have it are like, and it's this like peach, sort of like reddish orange color, and then all around it are just like wheels of various fruits, and skewers of mangoes and strawberries and peaches and star fruits. So
That sounds great. Aspen doesn't want that. He wants a turkey leg.
Okay.
He's acquired himself a turkey leg, and he's sitting on against the railing, but he's in his seat with his feet up, and he's making friends with a couple that's next to him.
Okay. You see the same couple that Thomas was behind in line earlier, who had like a set of twins that are teenagers that are just over the whole thing. But you don't see the teenagers. They've gone and left at this point. So now you've just got 2 adults who are tired of their children and pretty tipsy at this point, enjoying the show. They have one of those large fruity goblets between them, and both of them have a straw in it that they're like a reed straw that they're sucking out of. So they're sharing this large frozen fruit beverage. You are not too far from this central box seating that has the actor playing Valentine Firebeard in it, and then various other people who were able to afford what are essentially VIP seats. These are the ones who paid extra ticket prices, who are, getting the full experience of Days of Yore.
Which is a raised viewing platform.
Hey,
Oh, and the food service that's up there.
With sofas and a wine fountain and servants giving, serving hors d'oeuvres.
They're in the royal box.
Is it worth the money? Who knows? But it's definitely nice.
Aspen's happy sitting down in the bleachers with this this couple over here.
Amongst the riffraff, the commoners,
Riffraff.
Street rat.
I'll buy that.
Who's
I
Valentine
think rather
Firebeard?
tasty.
What was that, Alex?
Who's Valentine Firebeard, and why is there an actor playing him? Is that one of the members from the Days of Ach'W'e?
No, Valentine Firebeard is the very first chief sovereign of the Golden Alliance. He's essentially the Golden Alliance's George Washington figure.
Yes, I remember now.
He was a member of the adventuring party that was largely responsible for ending the Great Unrest and brokering peace between 5 large nations, and was elected its first leader and served 3 terms in that office. Gold coins, tines, are named after him because they have his
Valentine.
Valentine.
Oh.
I think it's cool.
Yeah. The setup has finally been arranged after a long intermission of several clowns running through the Colosseum to try their very best to distract the audience from what is being set up in this bowl. Finally, on a raised platform next to the royalty box, Francois himself appears with a fresh layer of rouge, seeming to have recovered from Aspen's jab earlier.
Oh, jab.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you to our most exciting event of the evening. We have a contender against the reigning champion of Days of Yore. Please give it up for our newest competitor. And gestures across the way to Penth, who is entering the space, sort of right under that royalty box. Penth, you are entering and you hear the crowds, a number of cheers and applause, but some like, oh, it's going down. Watch as this contender navigates his way through the maze, trying to evade that which hunts him. Now watch as he tries to evade the big guy.
Because we're waiting on Alex. Like, where are Ski and Thomas now? Like, do I have a towel over my head? I'm like, dry it off.
Let me see your finger.
Yeah.
You guys are in like this high, like out seat.
Yeah. Are we like part of like the past section?
Yeah.
Like, okay.
You want to put Aspen and Epoch close to the royalty box on your side. Yeah. You have been introduced as the contender against the reigning champion of Days of Yore's fighting arena, known only to you as the big guy.
Hell yeah. He better be 3 feet tall.
Hence, as you move forward into this arena and you hear the loud cheers from here and there, cheering for you, you can see Aspen and sitting next to him the sort of disguised figure of Epoch, and you look back towards that royalty box, the VIP seating. At the very front and center is the actor, this dwarven man playing Valentine Firebeard. But a few rows behind him, inside the VIP box, you see a short human man in a white pinstriped suit with a pastel pink shirt and tie, matching bowler hat, this foppish, like, blonde mustache with, like, small twists to it. You recognize the Lord Willard Pullman sitting in the VIP seating.
Ooh.
I do my best to not let the audience know I'm looking at him, but I want Willard to know I'm looking into him, and I don't want it to be a good look. I want it to be a look of, we'll talk later. I want an eyes of we'll talk later. If I can pull that off stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
The knowing face.
And you are looking at this map, this landscape ahead of you of marble pathways and various corners arranged in a very precarious way. And go ahead and make a perception check.
I can do that, and I'll use my new dice that are.
And you have inspiration from the
Your episode title.
from your episode.
Yay! I like
Oh,
that.
you get Aspen inspiration too.
Aspens. I still have one.
Okay, everybody still has their inspiration.
Oh, is it like a bless?
It's
Or
a
no,
D6.
just inspiration.
It's a D6.
Two, so I have 2 D6 inspiration right now because the other one was D6.
Oh, and Aspen is blessing or giving you inspiration as you.
He inspires all of his siblings who have come in to fight. So you guys
I
get
know
that.
So are both inspirations to Aspen's and the one I got from the title D6?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, just want to make sure. Cool. All right. Yes, I will roll perception. That is an 18 plus 4. I will have 22.
Yeah.
Cool. I like that.
22, you said?
Yeah, 18 plus 4, baby. This is new dice. New dice.
All right. It's not hard. It's not hard for you to see, especially when significant portions of the audience are pointing out, including Stia and Thomas, I would imagine, since they have a pretty clear view of trying his very best to hide behind one of the walls of the maze is an enormous...
Oh, Jesus.
Is it Minotaur?
It's an ogre.
An ogre?
You have to fight an ogre.
Can I, with a 22 perception, is he hiding because he's he's aggressively stealthy, or is he hiding because he's avoiding?
No, aggressively stealthy.
Okay, because this is someone who is actively trying to fight me, not pretend, like, not used to fighting because he's just too big. Okay.
Yeah.
And I can clock exactly what wall he's behind?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you can see him. You can see him on the map, right?
Yeah, oh yeah.
If you-
I love this, by the way, this is phenomenal.
If you click on it and then the dots...
I
in the
pinned
upper
it.
corner-
It's
okay.
right in the center. I was like, I have it front and center, and I love it. It's fantastic.
Have we ever fought an ogre?
You
in
never
Center
have.
Ring?
No. Will you pin the... just so-
Now, is there a rule that, like, falling to the water, you're disqualified, or is it just, like,
I feel like it's-
knockout?
Oh, only if you'd like. No. This is Ach'W'e. Plenty of people are in the water all the time.
Okay, cool.
Most of Thomas's fight existed in the water.
It was so cool. I think Thomas is gonna yell at his brother like, "Take him down!" I'm excited for you.
I look at Thomas and I go, take him down. That's a fun idea.
Epoch, you think Panther can take an ogre?
Negative.
Alright.
If it was a gay version,
He's not compatible.
good. I don't want to be compatible. Is this fight started, or am I still just like okay? Okay.
Oh, roll for initiative. Duh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was like, I haven't done anything like that yet. So.
Okay. Yeah, roll for initiative. Sorry, Alex.
Well, that's a 9.
Okay. He rolled a 12, but he's hiding.
You can use inspiration on initiative.
No, I think I'll need it later. I think I'm fine with going a little later.
Yeah.
He's just huddled back there.
Okay, so is he delaying his turn then?
Oh, yeah, he's waiting. He's
Okay.
using his action to hide.
Is he within 60 feet?
I believe he is. Let me double check.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
Gorgeous. From below him, I would like to conjure a spiritual weapon, quarterstaff.
Okay.
You were in the bathroom.
I
I was like, I'm gonna do this.
was like, how do you feel about
Spiritual
that?
weapon!
If this is for comedy, and also if this is for strategy too, I'd like to use it to trip him instead of attack him.
Ooh, okay.
Is my weapon able to do that? I guess because it's really not shove. It's more of a. Yeah.
Using the attack action, you can make a special melee attack to shove a creature, either to knock it prone or push it away from you. If you're able to make multiple attacks with the attack action, this attack replaces it.
I guess it's up to you. Do you think I'm
I'm
able
going to
to?
say yes, but instead of using your athletics check, you're going to roll Arcana.
That's fair. I'm down for that. I'll roll for Arcana, and is he going to be like?
It's a contest, so it's
Contest,
against
yeah.
his athletics.
Fair.
He got a dirty 20.
I got a 19 on the die, and my Arcana is +2, so I have a 20.
Oh!
I'm not
Nice.
kidding. I'm looking at it right now. I was like, that's amazing.
All right, you are going to knock that ogre prone.
And that's my action. And as my
big
movement,
guy.
I would like to move up and see if I can scale one of these walls and stand on top of it.
Okay, go ahead and just roll an athletics or acrobatics.
Yeah, I'll do my
easy
athletics.
DC 10.
Yeah, I had to get a 3 or higher. I got a 9 + 7. I got 15.
Oh
I
yeah.
got 16.
I'm gonna point at a series of walls. So you let me know which
The one directly north of him facing. So like, see, there's one. Or yeah, that one right at the corner. Am I able to move that? Wait, if it's 30, I have 30 feet movement. Will I be able to make that?
Yeah, that's easy. Yeah, get him there.
Okay. I would like to stand up there, and I'd like to do the full wrestler, like pound the chest, and like, are you not entertained to the audience?
Corners.
Yeah. I got you.
Okay, so you're.
Great, and I think that's it for my. Yeah, that's my action. I don't really have any reason to do a bonus action. Actually,
There should be plenty of. Yeah.
that's a lie. Do you want to know why that's a lie, Evan? Or Evan? Do I lie, Garland?
Why?
Spiritual weapon is a bonus action.
Okay.
It sure is.
Wait, it's a bonus action to cast, and then you get a. It's a fucking broken spell, and I hate
The
it.
best spell.
It's the best spell. It's the best spell as a
Broken,
cleric.
and I hate it.
I'm a cleric. Shut up. But I don't think I can do 2 spells. I can only do.
No.
Yeah, I can do a cantrip though as an action.
Yes.
You could.
I am going to because I don't want to throw a spear at him, and I don't have one. I'm gonna do Sacred Flame and just like toss it down on him to do a little bit of damage while I'm up there.
Cool.
So you succeed on a dexterity saving throw.
Which he has disadvantage on because he's prone.
Correct. I wish I wanted to rope jump him so badly, but he's too far away.
2. It's gonna be
2. So he'll take it's a 14 DC, so he'll take 1d8 radiant.
Okay.
Do that. Where's my 8s? There's my 8s. That's 4 damage.
It's not plus anything. It's just.
No, because it's a cantrip. There's no plus to
Oh,
those.
gotcha. Okay, 4 radiant damage.
Pound my chest, look up the audience, and then with one hand while the other hand's raised, I just go. See if I can get the camera go. And just fully like point the hand down and Sacred Flame him legs down.
All right, he's going to use half of his movement to stand up on his turn. And then he's going to go 5, 10. Ooh, he cannot squeeze between these walls. Okay, he can't squeeze between the walls. So he is going to attack the wall. He's going to attack the wall. Takes a large, like a great club, and just like baseball winds up and strikes against the wall. And Pent, the corner that you are on, double check.
I'm sorry, does the wall not have a, what's it called, a damage threshold?
Yeah, he passed it.
Okay, sure.
Well,
That's fair.
Strikes the wall. Pent, the wall that you are on begins to crumble. Go ahead and make, I'll say, a dexterity saving throw. Which you have disadvantage on because you have 3 drunk points.
That's fine. 8, 9.
Okay. You are going to fall prone. Roll a luck check for me, whether you fall into the water or not. You want an 11 or higher.
14.
Fantastic. So you are on the platform, and that is his movement and action, and he doesn't have any bonus actions, so that's going to bring us to you, Pent.
I use half my movement to get up. I mean, Guiding Bolt's still there in my hand, like, shaking. Like, what if you just, like, bam! But I think it's more fun to give the audience a good show. I would like to... Oh, God. It's a good show versus good combat. I would like to go behind the pillar behind me.
Okay.
And as a free action, can I go, hey, over here?
Yeah.
Great, and then my spiritual weapon from behind him is going to whack on the top of the head.
Yeah, okay. I do not. I need to make one, but I do not.
I'll use something I have.
And it's a melee spell attack, so it's something plus...
You know what? Here.
Let me know when you're ready.
No, you let me know. Let me know what your.
I do spiritual weapon, which is my a roll plus my spell attack mod, which is 6. So I have a 17. Does it hit?
17 does hit. Yes.
Perfect. I want to whack upside the head, and it's 1d8 plus your spell.
I'm just putting it right behind you.
So pretty.
It's my advantage die.
Oh. Did I? No, I tricked him. That's right. I didn't attack him with spirit weapon, so it didn't count. Never mind. Hold on.
Yeah.
There's one of my d4s on. D8. Love that. 6 plus 6, 12 damage from spiritual weapon.
Hell yeah.
Great. I'm just going to use a level 1 guiding bolt and attack him from behind the pillar.
Yeah, go for it. It's awesome.
No, it's shitty as a DM, but like there's
I
only
can't
so many
wait to
places.
play a cleric one day and have spiritual weapon.
It's only good in specific situations, which in my life is all. Yes, thank you. All right. But it's a 4 plus 6. It's a 10. Does a 10 hit?
A 10 does not hit.
I missed with my guiding bolt.
But you do have 2 inspiration dice.
Oh shit, you're right. I'm gonna roll 1d6 for inspiration. I'm gonna use Aspen's.
Expend that inspiration, but I'm going to tell you right now, his armor class is 11. So by just using the
cool.
inspiration, you automatically meet him.
Great, thank you for saying that, because now I'm gonna take 4d6 damage against him.
Jesus fuck, what?
Guiding bolt is 4d6 at base. That's not a joke. When you have a cleric, you need to have somebody who can heal themselves and then fuck someone over, because everyone fucks over a cleric. They're like, let me kill the healer. And they're like, no, I could kill you if I want to. I'm also I always like to double check these too before I use them, but I'm pretty sure guiding bolt is 46. Yeah, 46. Okay. 46 damage now, alright. 46. 5, 2, 3, 3. So that is 13 damage.
Wow.
I just did 25 damage in one turn.
Cool.
And then I do Nana Boo Boo, and I still go back to the audience and do the whole are you not entertained thing.
Right.
They're
Cool.
probably getting tired of it at this point.
It's crazy that he's a virgin.
Aspen, shut up!
Okay.
The next guiding bolt, like, Sacred Flame, like, flies past Aspen's head.
No.
What the fuck? Oh, he wasn't knocked down, was he? What the hell's behind him? Where did that come from? Was that was there?
It's a D20 floating. It's the marker for your spiritual weapon.
Oh, thank you. I was like, hold on, what like, beholder just appeared on the scene?
Okay, so he comes up behind you as you're... and he is going to swing his great club at you. 17?
And it does it?
Okay. Oh, good damage. Okay.
I don't like
Kenneth, you feel this great club strike you and just like pin you against that column that's right there. You are going to take 15 points of bludgeoning damage.
Jesus Christ. See, I knew he was going to make a kill of one of us, and I hate that it's me.
First damage to the party this session.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
How did you all kill?
Yeah,
Okay,
the
obviously you
Adonis
had...
got off scot-free.
you guys obviously had puppies and kittens to beat up, and I have an ogre.
Honestly, Skia's opponent was a little bitch.
Yeah.
I'm pinned against that. Is the sweat glistening off this ogre? Is he?
Not like... You're not mechanically pinned, it's just, flake.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Sandwiches you between his club and the pillar. But that's the end of his turn.
Great. I am going to... if I shoved him, is he within 10 feet of the water? I think he is.
He sure is, yeah.
I'd like to shove him off into the water, I believe to the right of me. Am I able to?
Go ahead and make an athletics check, okay?
Yes, athletics or strength mods, whatever you want to do. Nope. That is a 14 plus 7, that is a 21.
Okay. I don't know if he's going to beat a 21.
Good roll.
Here, let me roll on the board, even though nobody can read what it is that I'm rolling. He has to... It's 21 that he has to beat?
Yeah.
He beats it. He needs a 17 or higher.
Oh, wow.
Oh!
Is it a nat 1?
Yes!
Damn!
It's a nat 1. It's a nat 1.
I was just too pretty for him. I think he got distracted by looking into my
He
eyes. Too long.
stomps up to you, smashes you against the pillar, and then does his own turn to the audience and ah!
It's just me.
Ah! And yeah, you just push him forward, and he not only does he trip into the water face first, but he does that thing where he catches his feet on the edge. And instead of saving himself, it just dives him further into the water and loses grip of his club. It's made of wood, so it floats and it's still right next to him. But just briefly for a moment, he is face first in the water without his club.
Is picking up his club as part of an action, or is it a free?
It would be part of an action, yeah.
Damn. Then I'll use my spiritual weapon. Can move, I believe, 30 feet.
Okay.
I'm double checking that. Right. 20 feet. 20 feet close enough to him?
I don't think it's close enough.
Can you move it
It's
closer
not
to him?
close enough.
You can be closer.
You can move it closer, but it's not
Yeah.
close enough to attack.
That's fine. I'll just move it closer, to 20 feet, and I'll have it there to flank him. And then I myself haven't moved, correct? I don't think I have. I'm going to move behind my spiritual weapon.
Oh, okay.
If I can. So 30 feet, just
Yeah,
behind the spiritual weapon on that platform. Can I flavor it with? I'd like to take. I push him under, and as he falls in and he's waving around, I grab my spiritual weapon who's running towards me, and I use it to slide under it and pop
Ooh.
up right behind it. So it's a grab, slide, and lands.
Hell yeah. What is your... I know in the very first combat we had, your spiritual weapon was a scythe. Is it
a
the
quarterstaff?
same?
No, it's a quarterstaff, but if we ever have to flavor it by look, it looks like the scythe, but just a handle. The blade is popped off.
Okay, so you move over, end of your turn. His turn is going to have to be spent getting out of the water, getting onto the platform, grabbing his club. And that's just his turn. Oh, he's gonna be... looks at you and just looks, and you can see like spit like pooling from his mouth as he like spits out salt water.
Hey, say it, don't spray it. Like that, and then immediately as soon as he does that, I go in and push him again.
Okay, so now your turn. So you're gonna move forward towards him. You're gonna push him again.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same maneuver with my like spiritual weapon. Where I'm gonna take it, and use it to like propel me, slide under, pop up, and push him again right back into the water.
Go ahead and roll your athletics check versus his.
Oh, that's only an 8, so 8 plus 7, that's 15.
Still beats him.
Damn.
Jesus Christ.
I push him back in the water.
Yeah, you rolled a 5 plus 4.
Wow, I guess my athletics is better. So he fell in the water. Does he have his great club, or does he still have it in his hand?
He didn't roll a natural 1. He's gonna hold on to it.
Damn. I'm going to just go for the spiritual weapon, and as I grab it, I want to turn it to a mock great club like his.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ooga booga mad and immediately use it and let go of it, and it's gonna smack him on the head while he's in the water.
Okay. So go ahead and roll that attack.
Yes, I can do that. I always look at that attack. Okay.
Is it an advantage because it's prone and it's a melee attack within 5 feet?
I suppose.
Or is it because it's a spell attack?
It is a spell attack, but
It's technically a melee spell attack, so
Yeah.
that still counts.
yeah, go ahead and do it with advantage.
Yo. It's 13 plus, so it already hits, right? Because he's 11.
Yeah.
13 plus 6, so 19. I even rolled an 11 as my it was advantage, so I had 11. Anyways. Yes, that'll be 1d8 plus 6. 2. That's a 4 plus 6, a 10 more damage.
Okay.
And that's that. And I've already used my movement. I think, as a free action, can I just look down and be like, just give up, my friend. You did a great job.
Gonna pull himself out of the water.
All right, therapy.
And is going to go ahead and make a great club attack against you, Penth. If you roll another natural 1, I'm gonna be very disappointed in you. And so I want you to do your very best, okay? Thank you. That will hit. It's a 16 on the die.
Yeah, that's fine. I have AC 14.
It makes his way out of the water, dripping. You can see in his mouth there's like a fish that's like, and he just like spits it out before he strikes at you. Not nearly as good damage as the last time. 9 points of bludgeoning damage as he like brings the great club down like directly towards your head. You move out of the way, but it does strike your shoulder.
Rude.
How are you doing, Pen?
I'm at 8 HP, so I'm bloody.
That's the end of his turn.
Great. I would like to make sure my spiritual weapon gets between. Does he get an opportunity attack if I run away from him right now?
Yes, unless you take the disengage action.
I don't want to do that. If I put the spiritual weapon between me and him, would that count as?
Yeah, he'd still get an attack
opportunity.
against
Okay. God, yeah, I'm gonna use my action to cast Cure Wounds.
Cool.
1d8 plus my spellcasting modifier. That's a 7 on that, plus my spellcasting modifier, which is 6. So 7 plus 6, 13 more health to me.
Ooh, 13. Okay.
Yes, I'll take that. Back up to 21. I'm gonna use I would like to. Can I use? I don't think. I'm gonna say you don't want me to use my spiritual weapon to try to shove him because I don't think I'll be able to do that. Tripping is one thing.
I mean, it would be the same as the trip earlier. Instead of an athletics check, it would be an arcana check.
I want to hit him, so I think I'm gonna use it to great club him. I'm gonna great club him again with the spiritual weapon.
Cool.
Okay.
Bonk.
Bonk.
That is a. 6 plus 6, 12.
Yeah, it's
Yes, and it's gonna club again for.
Not a dexterous fellow. Not hard to hit.
Love that. 6 plus 6 again. That's a different die on a D8. And that's another 12 damage against it. It is all force damage. You're right.
Cool.
Hell
Okay.
And I think this time I'm a little less joking around. I'm a little more dig at my shoulder. I'm holding it. I like use my head as if my head is controlling the spiritual weapon to club him, and I kind of do like a nod thing and just bash him like that.
Oh.
I said, you have one more chance for nice guy. You have last chance for nice guy. Do you want to give up?
Last chance.
And you are not moving away from him.
I can't. I don't want an opportunity attack yet. So.
Okay. He looks at you. A 9 is not gonna hit you.
Nope.
Goes and tries to bring the club down, but it's such an obvious hit. He brings it up over his head before he says, "Need, fight, God." So like you know what's coming, and you just like clearly like you have. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't really remember your stats. Penth has no dexterity to speak of.
I have plus 1, so slightly dexterous from my past.
Slightly dexterous. But like as a big guy, someone wouldn't expect Penth to be a dexterous fellow. So Penth just like stands there, and then just like as the ogre brings the club down, Penth just steps to the side, and it strikes the marble with such force that there's like a crack that appears in that marble. But Penth is just like,
That's true. How is he looking? Bloodied?
oh, he looks bad. Like he probably will not be conscious after another hit from Penth.
Great. We can say that comes from like my background in the medicine nonsense and my wisdom. God, I will say just for the audience at home, if the urge to just use another guiding bolt and like hold his head and just be like guiding bolt and just like fry him is so mean. But I'm actually gonna use my action to extend a hand to him and try to use my action as like a charisma check to see if he's like ready to forfeit. Instead of like actually.
That's how you want to use your action.
My action. Don't forget, I still have a bonus action with a big spiritual weapon behind me.
That's
so
true.
There's
That's
a
true.
backup.
Go ahead and roll insight.
Okay, that's a good idea. Insight's a +6, so let's see. That's 12 + 6, 18.
Cool. This is the reigning champion of Days of Yore, arena combat. Also, an ogre. This is not a species of humanoid that you or really anyone else has a whole lot of experience with. This is not a kind of person whose species is accepted in the Golden Alliance, not part of the treaties. Like, ogres, as any sort of community, exist in the Wildlands or the Badlands, and really very sparse elsewhere. You would recognize that this particular ogre probably has received some sort of asylum isn't the right word, but some sort of like safety within Ach'W'e as long as he is in the confines of Days of Yore. This is not someone who can go out and like shop amongst the riffraff of Ach'W'e, the citizens of Ach'W'e. This is not someone who has a life outside of this.
Are you trying to make me cry? Like
outside of this performance venue, this is someone whose existence and livelihood exists inside this arena. You do not get the feeling that forfeiture is within his vocabulary. That being said, you also don't get the feeling that like a loss to a worthy and skilled opponent is not something that's going to like crush him emotionally. Like, it's part of the job. Like, you're
okay.
Yeah, he's gonna be fine if you defeat him.
Okay. Well then, if I want, God, I don't want to be an asshole though. I was like, I could be.
Yeah, I felt like by me saying like, yeah, he's not someone who can just like wander the streets and like this carnival is where he has made his home, and all of you kind of went, oh no, like,
Alex, this is the third time tonight we've been doing this. I'm like, I'm sorry. Like,
true.
It's like, no, like, he's a fighter. He's someone who lives, and you know, it all goes back. You know, part of it goes back to like that Yarmon philosophy of which Tenth and the rest of the siblings of the Reverie estate would be very familiar with from your various instructors and the history teachings that you had throughout your lives. Like, the Yarmon believe that all important lessons are taught through warfare and combat, and that goes for losing as well, to being defeated. There are lessons in being defeated, and there to a degree is honor in being defeated by a worthy opponent. And while this ogre, you don't imagine, follows the philosophy of the Yarmon, but there is and this is a bit much for an 18 on an insight check, but like,
we're getting into it.
There's some sort of like honor to being defeated by a worthy opponent that exists beyond the Yarmon culture, and you would feel in some way that this ogre understands that. So
okay, I won't make my final blow embarrassing, but I would like to roll, because what I want to do is I'm going to attack with the quarterstaff I have still on me that I haven't used, and the spiritual weapon. I'd like to do that at the same time, and then
like mirroring each other.
I want to roll, and then I'll let you know what happens. Is that okay if I do both?
Yeah.
Okay, so first this is for the spiritual weapon, that's an 8 + 6, that's 14.
Okay, yeah.
And then that's a 16 + 6, that's 20. Sorry.
Both of them hit.
+5, so 16 to 21. Okay, good. I would like to. This is something. So I've been into fight karate for a while, for a bit now.
Yeah.
I would like to take my the quarterstaff and shove it right into his thigh, as like my attack is kind of a bludgeoning thing right into his thigh, and I'd like to use that momentum to to hoist myself up, grab my spiritual weapon, Great Club, and just smack him upside the head with it.
Hell yeah.
So it's a way to get, because he's obviously taller than me, right?
Oh yeah.
So it's quarterstaff is the attack, and
7 feet tall plus
Yeah.
some. He's easily 10 feet or more.
and it's hard for me to find somebody who's taller than me. So that was the fun, like stab the quarterstaff in his thigh, like basically lever me upwards, and then grabbing the great club next to me, I just smack him upside the head. I'll let you know this is 1d6 plus 5. That's 6 plus 5, so it's 11, and then 1d8 plus 6. 7 plus 6, 13. That's 24 damage in the hit.
He had 7 hit points remaining.
Okay. I'm so sorry.
No,
No. Penth says that as I'm so sorry. And he's like knocked out.
Penth says that, pulls this maneuver, and this ogre just falls
I'd like to-
backwards, splashes into the water. A few like mer person like medics immediately like swim out from small corridors inside of the space to make sure that he doesn't like drown, and take him off to be attended to medically. And
Can I end with? I'd like to end once again, arms up with a spiritual weapon, Great Club in my hand, and I like look to the audience. Is the audience cheering?
Oh, they're going wild.
Okay, good. I'd like to point my club at Willard Pullman, and then let it vanish as it's pointing at him.
You watch as Willard Pullman, and then stands, and like Willard Pullman is the spark that ignites the standing ovation amongst the crowd.
Good. I would like to, if I see him leave at all during, even if I'm in there, I'd like to see if I can clock which direction he goes to. Now that I like know what he's wearing in this area too, I'll be looking out for him.
Yeah. He does leave. He goes towards the back of that royalty box and turns left down a hallway. His figure is lost to you for now.
Yeah, but I'll be on the lookout for him now. And then if I'm allowed to, I walk off to find Ski and Thomas.
Yeah. As Penth is... Francois steps forward onto the platform.
Oh wait, sorry.
Onto the platform that is near to the royal suite and says, "The thrilling finale concludes our festivities for tonight, but be sure to return 2 nights hence. With tomorrow night's storm approaching, our tempest lashes will be hard at work to bring you the best entertainment in the city. Carmeletin, our finalists from this evening, will have the unique opportunity presented to them. A true battle of the arcane forces of our world. A contest not soon to be forgotten. A dazzling display of daring deeds in a death-defying dogfight. Tell your friends, your family, bring one and all to see a spectacle unlike any before, only available at Days of Yore!"
Where did he get the
Fireworks. And that is the end of the evening at Days of Yore. People begin to start like finishing their drinks, their snacks, milling about, exiting the arena, a large crowd pouring out. Penth, you and Skia and Thomas are able to congregate, followed eventually by Aspen. And,
Aspen's gonna go collect everyone's winnings for him.
Yep.
Gee, thanks.
Aspen.
I'm your guy's manager.
Yeah, 80 signs.
Yeah. You, as the agent, collect 3 winnings of 100 times each.
Perfect.
Oh my god.
Whoa. Someone said I only make 80 times.
You do make 80 times.
You make 80.
My management fee is 20%? That is insane.
I don't make the rules.
10. Yes, you do. You're the manager. My agents used to only make 10%. I don't know.
Aspen shows up with 3 little sacks with 80 times for each of the siblings.
Whoa, we made
Good
the-
work.
I think I can afford some armor now.
Okay, I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna go get my winning. Aspen, where's my winning?
This feels a little
What?
light, Aspen.
You got this while we were fighting?
Yeah, it appeared.
Cool. Then we also won.
Wait,
This is
no, that you won that. Yeah, that's your winnings. That's your winnings. 80 times for each of you. Little finder's fee, management fee for myself.
Oh, that's pretty good.
This is quite interesting. This is way more money than I made being a nurse. Truly, public health servants are underpaid and underappreciated.
I wouldn't know anything about that. I have no idea what you're talking about. Absolutely.
I'm saying, having fun has its rewards.
Gambling has its rewards, Penn says.
Oh.
As he counts his money.
I love that Alex missed the whole first half of Skia with the claw machine. Correct. Gambling can be an addiction. Skia, don't get caught up in that.
I didn't say it was an addiction. Skia, I think you're doing great. Continue what you're doing.
We love you.
Look, Skia is showing interest in something other than nursing and weird body horror. I think we're going to go ahead and let her go with that a little bit longer. Skia, you scared us during your battle, but good job.
Yeah, I didn't even do anything super crazy. I just fired a magic missile at the guy.
Yeah, and I saw you on purpose miss too. Good sports.
Well, he didn't seem like he was, a real wizard. I mean, he had magic, but...
I mean, he was a phony? He was a faker?
Phony?
No, he definitely had magic.
He was a fibber?
I don't think he knew how to use it quite
Is this
well.
Skia talking, or is this Justin the Bard Wizard talking?
This is Skia talking.
Yeah, that was weird. And then the shark was definitely not pulling back punches with me.
A shark? Hold on.
Oh, the shark was the name. It was a mer person.
Oh, okay. I was like, God damn, he's just punching sharks in the water now?
Almost. And then, no, like, when we saw Skia fight that, like, kind of loser, we thought you had it in the bag. Where did they get an ogre from? Have any of us ever seen an ogre before? Oh, well, right. Yeah, me too.
I mean, like,
after today.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like before. I mean, yeah. I mean, it's surprising to see them in a circus, and obviously aggressive is the right thing, but to be, I don't know, the fighting in a circus, like fighting in a carnival circus type of thing for the rest of your life feels, I don't know. Was that what we were like as kids? That we're just aggressively trying to fight everyone all the time?
Aspen, you have, throughout this event, felt a certain amount of nostalgia for the days that you and your siblings would sneak out of the Reverie estate and go and find fighting matches at the Gnome Stones, and you as a sort of ringmaster type figure would try to raise bettings against your siblings to heighten your winnings. And now seeing the four of you together again, once again this high of the three of them winning each of their battles and another one to come 2 days hence. How does this feel? How are you approaching all of this as you find your way into the conversation with your three siblings?
I think he's happier than he lets on. He's been happy to be back with his siblings for the last 2 weeks, week and a half, 2 weeks.
A little bit more, almost 3 weeks at this point.
But like this really brings it home. Like this, there's while their childhood was rough and there's a lot of negativity that he holds there, like this stuff, this is what he looks back on fondly when he remembers his siblings. The kind of like little adventures and the fights and the those kinds of things that he does remember fondly. And now he's back doing it again.
We're good at it.
You are good at it.
I don't think Skia's never done Fight Club. This is kind of our first time seeing Skia like compete.
Yeah, Skia probably didn't do it a whole lot. Like, you probably went and watched, but I don't think Skia. You guys also probably weren't like, yeah, let's watch Skia get fist fights.
No, I think we were more protective of that. You could come with us, but I think we were kind of like, we don't think you should do it. So Skia, I think Pen turns to Skia and goes, it's good to see that you can still hold your own, and in fact, even more than before.
Oh yeah, you made that pants. He fell in the water. It was so cool.
Poop in the water.
It's about 10:30 at this point. Late at night, the audience has largely left from Days of Yore. The carnival atmosphere sort of wrapping up, the shops closing, people sweeping up the popcorn, shutting down the lights. Do the siblings want to go to their inn at Mako's Manger? Do you want to turn in for the night, or is there something else that you want to do?
Are we feeling celebratory?
What time is it?
10:30.
Yeah, it's about 10:30. Celebratory is an.
We just made a bunch of money.
You just made a bunch of money.
Twice today.
It's also. It was also. And I think Penth would remember this. As far as attractions of Ach'W'e go, the Drowned Cemetery was high on the list. It was suggested to you that it should, if you were going to go to the Drowned Cemetery, you should go at night.
Sure. I
don't mean to lead you guys one way or the other. I'm just giving you the options.
Did
I
Pep
would
relay any information about Willie Pull Me?
I don't think we know.
I think I've told you guys about Willard Pullman before.
Right, but like that you saw him.
Oh yeah, that's
and-
right. I think, can I flavor before we go to the Drowned Cemetery? Can we grab at least 1 or 2 drinks so we're a little wasted? I know the Drowned Cemetery probably.
Have to go to the Drowned Cemetery. You guys can go wherever you want.
I just think it's in my mind, it is weird to be like, is the Drowned Cemetery? Remind me, Drowned Cemetery isn't a very ceremonial place, right? It's like where, or is it like, it's not like a place to hang out?
You don't know a whole lot about the Drowned Cemetery as far as because this is Penth's first time to Ach'W'e, right?
I believe so. I've visited orcish areas and things like that, but I haven't visited. I like to believe that I go to Thomas and go, look, now you have an excuse to drink. We all won. Let's go get some drinks. And then I think while drunk, yeah,
that's good. We could do that. We could do it. We could do that.
Well, maybe you get water, but the rest of us who's not fully gone can get a nice.
As you guys as you are exiting the Days of Yore, the crowd leads you to, let's make it, you guys are led to the drop-off, a dark, seedy, like, very, it's an almost like auspicious, like, bar. As you approach, you step into it, and immediately you step into like waist deep water, and the floor underneath you, you are walking through it. I guess for Skia it would be more of like chest deep water, but as you're walking through it, the floor and the walls underneath the water have been painted like black, so that like the water itself, as you were walking through, like you can't see more than a few inches down, and you can feel the bottom, and it's solid. You know where you are, but like you have this view of being on like this abyss and not knowing what exists below you, and it's a very strange and very eerie feeling. And then like from the chest up, it's a very normal, like it's a dive bar for sure, but not anything creepy, not anything weird. Like, it's just beneath the water that creates that sense of like discomfort.
Yeah, I got my boot back, by the way.
Yeah, you're fully dressed again.
Thanks.
I can't wait to watch that part.
It was fun.
I think I'd like to buy drinks for all all of us, and I think as I'm getting more drunk, I think the Drowned Cemetery, I'm gonna pitch that as an idea when Penn's more drunk. I just want to see dead thing. Can we go to the cemetery? So I said drown, and I like go to Thomas in his ear and I go, drown cemetery? Do you want to go to drown cemetery?
Dude,
Sounds pretty.
Let's go.
Let's go.
I
think
we're on vacation and we're gonna see the sights.
we're on vacation. We're gonna get in all the good, you know?
I wanted to go to that carnival, and you guys all were very nice and did it with me, and I really appreciate it.
And we had to deal with that stupid French elf, Lenorian elf that was so obnoxious.
The Lenorian elf.
Is that right? Leorian?
Oh, Leorian. I thought you were making fun of Lenore.
Lunary.
Lunary.
Lenorian elf?
No, yeah, we all lived a little. So then let's take a page out of pencil book and let's all like
Let's all die a little. Let's be real.
let's all be down a little bit.
Y'all lived a little?
Let's just be down a little. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's be spooky. Let's be spooky.
Nice. Now, do we know where the Drowned Cemetery is? Because I have a fun way to find it. If not,
As you all agree to
or get
follow
dragged
Pen
along.
to the Drowned
All
Cemetery,
Follow Pen.
Penth, you look and you see at the door to this bar, to the drop off, you see this standing in the doorway. There is a woman in a sheer red dress, very pale. You see sunken cheeks and eyes, dark circles. You see deep red hair flowing in the wind.
You're harshing my buzz.
And she looks out to you. And she reaches out a hand. A gaunt, skin to bone hand.
I got it.
Storm is coming. And that's where we'll end our session.
Hey!
Because Panther's about to go. Panther's about to be like, yeah, he said the Tempest is coming yesterday.
You're not wrong.
Drunk Panther's genuinely seeing this horrifying vision and being like, yeah, that's what the dude said.
Yeah, we're told that.
Yeah, like the dude at
Old
the fucking
news.
carnival at the arena said there was gonna be a storm tomorrow. Tempest, like I knew this.
I think Skia's battle, like, in my head was like, this is gonna be a combat of Arcanus, and then, like, in 2 rounds, Justin just, like, because of die rolls and stuff, like, within 2 rounds, Justin just kicked my ass.
I'm glad Guiding Bolt didn't work because that would have done. Oh no,
Got me fighting a wee wizard man. You know?
So, if you had failed either of your saving throws, it would have been detrimental. The first spell that he cast on you was Bane, and the second one that he cast on you was Hold Person. And you succeeded both of those saving throws, so... Yeah.
Hell yeah.
True, that would have been bad.
Yeah.